Okay, hello, and welcome back. We are going to do a read for Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio. This reading is for you. Let's see what overall energy is for Scorpio. Okay, South Node energy only for Scorpio. Okay, let's see. It's here for Scorpio. It's here for Scorpio. Okay, let's see. What is here for Scorpio? Okay, what's here for Scorpio? What's here for Scorpio? What's here for Scorpio? Golly, Hetty. Okay, we got the Eight of Cups coming out. Two of Wands coming out. The Ten of Wands coming out in the reverse. Eight of Cups in the reverse. Two of Wands in the upright. Eight of Wands. Ten of Wands in the reverse. And then we got the Emperor in the reverse. Okay. Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio. So this is the energy for you. Okay. And then when I was shuffling, I seen the Eight of Swords in the upright. So obviously, you could be feeling blocked or, feeling restrained from certain things, okay? And feelings, okay? You could be looking for something that obviously, you could have had some type of feelings towards, okay? And also, okay, we have Pisces, Sagittarius, and Aries out here as well, okay, in the reverse. So, you, Scorpio, obviously was in the energy of a Pisces that was obviously, backsliding. They were drifting, okay, away from whatever type of, plan you guys had set out to, pursue. Okay, whether it was releasing some type of information regarding a Sagittarius, okay, but understand that caused a lot of, carelessness on your part, okay. And then we have the Emperor here in the reverse. So obviously, you could have been listening to a baby daddy or a father figure in your life that was, not in their right mind, okay? This person obviously was a weak-minded, immature person in your life, okay? That could have put you in a position to whereas, okay, you felt the need to release certain information, okay, or release certain, just release certain information, like I said, that, involved this Sagittarius, okay. And with that being said, it could have just been a lot of lies that you were listening to, okay, because of the situation that you were in with this overbearing, weak-minded man that's in your life, okay. But we are going to clarify a little bit more on what's going on here for you, Scorpio. Okay, what's this Eight of Cups for Scorpio? Okay, You can't be in the energy of, staying in the same position or having the same type of emotions or feelings towards, other people's paths or a different path that you are trying to pursue. Okay. What's this Eight of Cups in the reverse for Scorpio? This is Eight of Cups. What's this Eight of Cups in the reverse? What's the Eight of Cups in the reverse? Eight of Cups in the reverse. King of Pentacles in the reverse. King of Pentacles in the reverse. Eight of Cups in the reverse to the King of Pentacles in the reverse. So obviously, like I said, you could have been with a person that was just weak-minded and overbearing and controlling and just always, keeping you stuck in your feelings, okay? Whether you, had a plan or whether you were, in a position of, making the right choices in life and, going towards your plan, you can't let people come into your energy, okay, with their past misery trying to get you unfocused, okay? Because, right now you stuck with somebody or stuck in a position to whereas you ain't really showing your authority, okay, when it comes to finances and actually having stability, okay? What else is here with this King of Pentacles in reverse? Okay, right, we got the Eight of Pentacles coming out here. So you gotta actually want to do the work, okay? Whatever it is, whether it's pertaining to your skills, your job, or whatever it is, okay, you have to want to do the work. You actually have to do the work, okay, and do the work correctly so that, people don't look at you as if, you a person that's just looking for control or a person that's, stubborn, okay, and not here in your feelings. Okay, so when you go towards, your endeavors, don't look towards people that are corrupt, okay? Go towards people that actually have authority, meaning they know how to get things done, okay? 858, it could be significant for some of you guys. 82 could be significant for some of you guys as well, okay? So what else is here? Let me see what this two of Wands is. What's this Two of Wands? What's the Two of Wands for Scorpio? Two of Wands. Okay, thank you. We have the World coming out. Okay, so whatever plan you have or whatever you agreed upon in this world, okay, it's going to help you when it comes to your accomplishments in life. If you have accomplished things off of your own plan and off of your own work, okay, there's no need for you to, feel the need to have someone to control your situation and, control how you feel and when you feel, okay? So it's like, why you letting other people control your feelings and your finances when you done did the work for yourself, to whereas you done mastered yourself, you done mastered your skills, you done mastered, whatever it is that you need to master, because you were given a plan, okay? You were given a plan. And that plan is for you to, you know, help yourself grow and help others grow. Okay, what else is here with the world? What else is here with the world? What else is here with the world? Okay, we got the Three of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so, you know what I'm saying? You got to understand that when you master yourself and master the art of your skills, you are going to, you know, have people not liking your energy and not caring for your energy. But at the end of the day, understand that that's their loss, not yours. Okay, you have accomplishments, you have completed your plan. You had a plan and you accomplished it. And now that, you know, people have done walked away from you or don't want to show support, continue to let them not show support. Because at the end of the day, you know, they not living in their truth, okay? But you are, okay? Because you did the work and you got rid of all these controlling people. You got rid of all these people that's putting you in your feelings and keeping you stuck in your feelings. You getting rid of all these people that don't support you, okay? You getting rid of all these people that obviously is, you know, releasing certain things about you, okay? Or whatever the case may be. So continue to stay focused, continue to, you know, move forward in life. Okay, what else is here with the Ten of Wands in the reverse? Okay, we got the Four of Pentacles coming out in the reverse. Okay, so obviously, like I said, a lot of people could be releasing the fact that, you know, you done lost control over, you know, your finances and lost control over a lot of things in your life. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? You could be a person that has control, you know, or could have had control in the past, and now you realizing that, you know, certain people that, you know, that's in your life now is looking at a lot of materialistic things that you have, okay? And that's why these people are releasing certain information about you, okay, in your situation, okay? And with that being said, you know, these type of people are, you know, in this world for a reason, just like you know, and their reason revolves around greed, materialistic things, okay? And, you know, not being authentic, okay? So you continue to be your authentic self, honey, and continue to focus on, you know, the things at hand, okay? In order for you to get in your high vibrational energy, okay? Because, you know, you got a lot of low vibing energies right now around you, okay? And this could be, you know, at your job, okay? And this could just be, you know, on the internet. If you posted videos and stuff like that, understand that, you know, a lot of people are without, you know, real people in their life. Meaning, yeah, you got people in your life, but these people are just sit here just to be pawns, okay? And if you understand these people, then you'll understand how to move about these people, okay? What else is here with the Four of Pentacles in the reverse and the Ten of Wands in the reverse? Okay, what else is here with this Four of Pentacles in the reverse? Please and thank you. Okay. King of Swords in the reverse. So like I said, you know, could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? That could just be, you know, just really manipulating you, okay? Into, you know, thinking that you are without, okay? And thinking that a lot of people could be, you know, releasing a lot of stuff about you, okay? And that's just because this person is overbearing. They're weak. They're weak minded. Okay. Then we have Capricorn out here as well. Okay. So it's like we have Aries as well. I said that in the beginning, but this Gemini and this Capricorn is really playing in the energy, to whereas it's a lot of just bitterness, a lot of bitterness towards keeping you in lack. Okay, and with that being said, honey, you got to get to work. You really got to do the work in order for you to get these people out your energy, honey. Okay, 54 could be significant, 43 could be significant, 33 could be significant, 23 could be significant as well. Okay, and 343 could be significant. Okay, it's really time out for all of the lying and the manipulating and the not receiving support, knowing that you a person that's well educated, okay, and very much so talented. Okay, so let these bitter people and these greedy people and these malicious people get these people out your energy, honey. Okay, that's the whole purpose of getting in your North Node energy, is to understand how to get these people out of your energy. Okay, so what's the Emperor in the reverse, honey? Who is this weak-minded person? Okay, we got the Five of Cups in the reverse. Like I said, once you realize who this person is that's in your energy, and once you accept the fact that this person is just in need to recover, or obviously looking at you to help them recover, because the Five of Cups is Scorpio energy, which this is who I'm talking to. You are who I'm talking to. So it's time for you to accept certain feelings that you done received about this weak-minded person or people that's in your energy. Okay, because if you continue to keep this person in your energy, you're going to continue to, be, listening at the lies, and continue to be manipulated into, a bunch of different things that you don't want to be in. And then at the end of the day, you're going to have to, release certain, it's going to be harder for you to release this type of energy. Okay, because you know these people aren't supportive, but yet you still around these people. Okay, and you still helping these people, and these people is still showing you and giving you they butt to kiss. So it's like, yeah, it's time for you to recover. Okay, it's time for you to get in your North Node energy and get rid of these overbearing people. Okay, what else is here with the Five of Cups in the reverse? Don't hold on to stuff that you don't need to be holding on to. Okay, we got the Five of Swords in the reverse coming out. 55 could be significant for some of you. Like I said, so once you learn how to, accept your path, okay, and understand that, it's time out for all of the, conflict. It's time for all of that to stop. It's time for you to, get away from that. You don't want to go through life dealing with a bunch of other people's problems, okay, and having to, continue to release these other people's feelings and emotions, okay, knowing that they need to do the work for themselves, okay. Then I see 555 could be significant. 543 could be significant for you as well, okay. So it's really time for you to change, okay, in order for you to be grateful for what you have, okay, and for what you are yet to receive, okay. So, you know, you got to understand that some people come towards you looking for a fight, okay? And then some people come towards you looking for some type of truth. But at the end of the day, you got to be able to understand and be able to, read between the lines of what's really going on, okay? And actually know what the divine really wants you to do. Okay, so a lot of this stuff is like past energy here, and the only good things is you working and staying focused on, your plan of, receiving your accomplishments and, receiving your recognition. Okay. And all else is, obsolete. Don't worry about all of the other stuff. Just stay focused. Just stay focused, honey. That's the main thing. Especially when you trying to get to the money. When you're trying to get to the money, you gotta stay focused, okay? On, doing it correctly the first time, so that you don't have to keep repeating the same thing over and over and over. Okay, what else is here for North Node? Oh, look, for North Node. I was gonna say North Node in Scorpio. So obviously, you need to get in your North Node energy. Period, point blank, Scorpio. Okay. If you haven't checked out my North Node in Scorpio videos, honey, go check them out on my All Things North Node channel. Okay. I receive messages for South Node and North Node. Okay. Collective readings as well. And this here is, a lot of past energy is in your way. Okay. And you got to change. You got to want to change. Okay. You got to want to change. What is this here for Scorpio? What's here for Scorpio, honey? Okay, we got a lot coming out. What we got? Decision and rebel. Okay. So if you're making a decision to be a rebel or rebel, sometimes the best decision is no decision at all. It's time to celebrate the fact that you don't fit in. Stand on your own 2 feet. So, like I said, you got to let go of, you got to want to do the work. You got to bring balance to yourself, okay? You got to bring balance to the decisions that you choose to make, not nobody else. You. See this? You. This is a one-person card. So you got to be the one to make these decisions, okay? You got to be the one. Okay, ain't nobody else gonna do it for you. Ain't nobody else gonna bring you balance but yourself. Okay. You gotta stand up for yourself. When you feel like something is wrong, stand up for yourself, honey. You are the master of your inner world, and you decide how the outer world affects you. Cultivate a calm inner state so that you can stay that way. Okay. Let's see. Let me get some more. Let me see. What else is here? Is anything else gonna come out for Scorpio? What else is here for Scorpio? You know what I'm saying? You got to realize that, look at all the decisions you done made in life, okay? Look at them from past life to now. And let that bring you some type of balance, okay? Focus on, don't focus on all this negative energy or this past energy, honey, that's around you. And you got to be able to, not listen to the lies, okay, and not listen to whoever this controlling person is that's in your energy or that think they is controlling something, honey. You got to release that, honey, and stand on your own 2 feet, okay, and do the work for yourself. Change for yourself. Change. Don't change for somebody else. Change for yourself. Change because you want to change. Okay? What else is here? Is it anything else here? Not this deck. Is it anything else? Not this deck. Is there anything else for Scorpio? Is there anything else here for Scorpio? Okay, and that one fell on the floor, so what we got? Self-care is a necessity, not a luxury. So obviously, you know, pamper. You know, you'll be able to, you know, once you get rid of all of that negative stuff and actually understand how to, you know, pamper yourself and actually learn how to, you know, pamper the situation. Meaning, okay, if you dealing with a person and you like this person and this person like you and they going through something, okay, and you going through something, okay, that don't mean both of y'all act out. Okay, it means both of y'all come together and pamper each other, okay, to help each other get back on your own 2 feet, okay, to whereas it bring balance to both of y'all, okay, so that, you know, people don't be looking at you and your person like y'all are unbalanced or like y'all are unequally yoked when, you know, both of y'all done balanced each other out, done balanced out the little situation or whatever, and learn how to, you know, stand together and actually, you know, do the work together. Okay, so with that being said, I'm picking up on Aquarius as well in your energy. Okay, it could be looking for some type of, you know, it could be wanting to approach you on some type of, you know, resentment type of energy. Okay, and with that being said, okay, it's like, okay, forgive them, okay, and let it go. Forgive them and let it go. Okay, so with that being said, Scorpio, this message is for you. If you like this message, thumbs it up, comment, subscribe, share, tell a friend, and your girl will be back with more videos for you guys. Okay, Scorpio, holla.